What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. And I just recently discovered a glitch on eBay's system. So I do want to be transparent and tell you ahead of time that I do speak to an eBay representative, employee over at corporate directly, and I'm letting her know about this. I'm going to let all of them know, their engineers, and hopefully get this fixed. And this is actually a glitch that could screw a buyer, not a seller. Now, all of us watching are primarily sellers, but we do purchasing on eBay. And so I want to show you this glitch, and I want to know if anyone has ever experienced this or ever had a problem with this or ever seen this happen. So it was brought to my attention about 2 to 3 weeks ago by another viewer who didn't know what was going on. And so it actually happened to me twice over the Christmas holiday. So I'm going to share it to you and hopefully get your opinion on this. And I have done the right thing on both sides of this for the buyers. Both of my buyers have been taken care of. But for an unscrupulous seller, unscrupulous seller, you could take advantage of a buyer if this glitch happens. Now, there's no way to make this happen or control it, but if it happened, you could certainly get away with it. Please don't do it. If this happens to you, make it right. And I don't want to advertise this video to let people know that they can get away with this. And I don't want anyone to comment saying that I'm giving scammers information, because I'm not, because there's no way to make this happen. It's just completely random. It just happened to me, and it happened twice in a week, which is crazy. So let me show you the screenshot. Okay, here's a screenshot of my computer. And basically what you are looking at is an eBay shipment that says it's in my paid and shipped. And so essentially what I've done is I've opened up the tracking number. So when you print a shipping label, it goes down to this gentleman that purchased an item from me. And you can see that he purchased the item on December 14th. That's over here. The item shipped out on the 15th, it looks like, and it arrived to his destination at the USPS regional destination facility on December 30th, which was 15 days later. Now, here's why it took so long to go from Florida to Washington. Normally, that's a 4 or 5 day trip first class, but it arrived actually on the 20th and was attempted to be delivered to him, but he did not have a correct address. It had the wrong address. I don't recall why. There was something wrong with the address, or no, this particular one actually said no safe place to leave the package. No one was home. It wasn't signature, but they didn't feel comfortable leaving the item. So they returned it to the facility, and I never knew. And he did not ask me about this until January, like literally January 2nd. Now, here's how I know what happened. If you look at the tracking, it says delivered to original sender, January 2nd, Monroe, 98272. Except the original sender is me that lives in Tampa with a 33510 zip code, not a 98272. So the buyer contacted me asking where his item was, and I looked up the tracking and I went to USPS's website and I saw that it had been returned to me. So I offered him the opportunity to have it shipped back out, or if he just wanted a refund and I'd relist and sell it to someone else. He wanted the item, so we went ahead and slapped a label on it. I paid for it out of my pocket. I only sold the item for $10. I only made like $4 or $5 profit. I ate it. I don't care. I went ahead and shipped him the package back out, and I didn't ask him for PayPal money. If he wants to PayPal me, great. If not, whatever. So the long story short here is he actually opened a case for item not received, and I jumped over to it with the tracking number to respond saying, here's the tracking number, he got the item. And then I looked closer and realized that it said delivered, but delivered to the original sender, which is what made me go to the USPS website and figure out that it had come back here to Tampa, not Monroe. However, I had already copied and pasted the tracking number into the case. The case was closed later that day, showing the item had been delivered, and they refused his case. So the item is back in my possession, and the case is closed in my favor. I've got the money and the item. Now I've shipped it back out. Well, we printed the label. It'll go back out tomorrow morning. But long story short, because it says delivered, eBay's automated system closed this case in my favor. So I was like, wow, that's odd. Check out the second one I've got. Look at this. December 2nd, delivered to the original sender, December 22nd, in Lares, 00669. I believe this was like Maine or something. Look, you can see it shipped out on the 2nd. You can see, look at this. It arrived back in Ybor City, Florida on December 21st. It made it to the regional facility on the 22nd. It arrived at my local post office, 33511, on the 22nd. And it was delivered out to the original sender, which is me, in Florida on December 22nd. Except it shows it was delivered to Lara 00669. Is this a glitch from USPS? A glitch from eBay? A glitch from both? If you uploaded this tracking number, now this one I learned my lesson. I didn't upload the tracking number. I just responded to the guy and asked if he wanted it back, and he said yes. So we'll be sending that back out. He is PayPaling us for that one. So long story short, if an item gets returned to sender and they ask where their item is or open an item not as received or item not received case, you just upload the tracking. And if it says it was delivered, even if it says delivered to the original sender, these cases get closed in your favor. So that's a glitch, and it really could hurt a seller or a buyer. It's something they need to fix, and I'm going to get in touch with eBay right away to fix it. If you have this happen, do not take advantage of the buyer. Please do the right thing and either send them their package back out or ask them to provide you a label or ask them to PayPal you $3 or just refund them and resell it to someone else, up the price a couple bucks to cover it. But check it out. Pretty crazy glitch going on there, and I can confirm 100%. If they open a case and you upload that tracking number, that eBay does not manually check that it says delivered original sender versus delivered period, and they will close the case. Now, I'm sure they could contact eBay back manually and get it reversed. However, a lot of buyers are new or beginners and aren't that savvy, so something could be taken advantage of. But I'm going to go ahead and contact them, which I kind of already did. I gave them a heads up, but I'm going to send the rest of the information over to get the engineering team on fixing this, because it's not good. If I was a buyer, I would be upset over this. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up, and I was wondering if anybody else had experience with this or seen this. If so, leave it down in the comment section below, or you can email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I prefer if you put it down in the comment section below. It just makes it faster for me to get to it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Just wanted to point that out to you, and I will see you a little bit later with another video that I'm working on right now.